Good evening, guys. Whew, what an interesting news cycle for this week, and it's not over. Okay, popping in to talk about this Epstein file that was not going anywhere. Okay, they finally voted um, the Senate, Congress to get it to Trump's desk. I'm not that confident that this Epstein file will be released fully. Why? Because there's a big cover up. I don't know if he's going to sign it. I think he might veto it. That's what I'm thinking, because there's definitely something in there. Why they all acting like that? I mean, the Speaker of the House worked so hard to not have this come out. It's so obvious. Okay, and they still at it. It's the Democrats. It's the Democrats. It's a hoax. If it's a hoax, why are you having um, it investigated? A hoax, then you wouldn't need to. And why are there victims at the White House when you're doing this vote? Obviously, something happened to these women. I don't think they're lying. There was one woman, one of the victims, who actually killed herself. Well, they say she killed herself over all of this. Okay, so is someone taking these women seriously, or do they not believe them? Obviously, there's something in these files, and Trump name, it seems to be all over it. So something in there that he doesn't want to get out. This man, this president has gotten away with so much. He has been, how many court cases, everything, but people still vote him in there. So they got him in there now. Okay, for the 4 years, and who knows? He said he wants to run again, but I actually think he's too old and don't look so healthy. But anyway, his MAGA supporters, though he's losing a lot of his supporters because of a lot of his supporters were on the SNAP benefits, food stamps. It's not only black women with a lot of children. No, no, no. A lot of his supporters were on there as well. A lot of his supporters are not happy with him, and his farmers, all these people who voted for him, even though for first time round, I didn't think he did that great, but they voted him in. They are all upset about the Obamacare because their premium might go up, and when the Democrats caved in to have the government open up, that wasn't resolved. So the premiums may still go up for those people. I know they're not impressed with the Obamacare, but they had from January until now, we're in November, almost Thanksgiving, to come up with something better. I'm just saying, they could have come up with something better. Something. And voted on it. So, premiums may go up for those people that they can't afford it, and then they may not have health care. Okay? And health care is already expensive for a lot of people already. All right. So anyway, back to these Epstein's files. Today, Pam Bondi came out to speak about it. Well, she was asked questions about it, and this poor woman was not smooth in responding to any of the questions. She fumbled a lot, and she repeated a lot. Like, we will follow the law. I heard that, I think, I don't know, maybe 3 or more times. She was stuck on replay. And then to me, the Christmas song came in my head. Fa la 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 la, because every time she said, we'll follow the law, that just popped into my head. So I don't have much confidence in this administration. As far as I'm concerned, the administration is evil. And as far as I'm concerned, it's destroying America. There are many unhappy people. It's usually the poor people, or people who are struggling, that are unhappy. The wealthy, they're fine. They're fine. They got him in there. They helped him build his ballroom. So he renovated. He happy, and he making money, and he's hanging out with these filthy rich leaders like the Saudi Arabia guy. I'm sure there's some deals going on there, probably with his hotels and stuff. And I think he's so disrespectful to women reporters, well, reporters overall, because if any reporter, male or female, asks him about anything he doesn't want to be asked about. He'll like, what news media are you from? Oh, Bloomsburg? Terrible. You're a terrible person. Fake news. Oh, you're from CNN? Oh, fake news. Terrible person. You're a terrible reporter. And then this week, I actually heard him call a woman reporter Piggy. Yes, he did. He did call a woman reporter Piggy. And then another woman reporter, he was kind of, you know, rough with her, let's say, and shouting when he doesn't, or telling them to be quiet. So as far as women overall, I think it's disrespectful. And then the Epstein file is about treating young girls underage disrespectfully, gaining these girls' confidence, and then you're trading them around for sexual pleasures, and they're caught into it. And most of these girls were poor, okay? And I wonder if any of these girls shared what was going on while they were going through this with their family, if they had any family members, or maybe they were threatened or scared to. It's so sad, guys. I just feel the White House is filled with evil. And it's sad for me to and I don't depend on the government for anything, because I don't have any hope in them. They don't bring me hope, okay? And I am so sorry for the people who actually took the time to vote for him, hoping that he was going to make it better for them when it's not. And you know, he is picking up people who are U.S. citizens, and he is messing with people who are documented to be here legally, and they are racial profiling people that look Hispanic or speak Spanish. They're doing that. I see it now. They're in North Carolina, and I hear the stories. I think there's a man. I don't know what podcast or news that he said he was deported 3 times to Mexico, and he's back again because guess what? He was born here in the U.S. Okay, and Mexico sent him back because he's U.S. citizen. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of lies, and every time they speak, I just hear lies, and I don't have confidence, and it's so sad that they should be ashamed. And then they call upon the name of God. Now, one of the commandments, if they're Christians, is thou shalt not lie. So if they're lying, and if you believe in hell, it's going to be extra hot down there for you. I'm just saying. And a lot of these people, we need to clean house, Senate, Congress, anybody that is kissing behind and not doing the right thing. Loyalty only goes so far. If you're doing wrong, why are you being loyal to someone that's doing wrong? You want to do what's right. If it's all about money, y'all, money is material things. Money can burn. Money can disappear. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a Christian and you have a soul and you believe in the afterlife and you believe in heaven and hell, which one you prefer to be in? Okay? It's like there's no shame. Nobody seems to want to do what's right. They all have the same talking points. And if I hear one more time, it's the Democrats, fake news. So all the news station is not valid. That's what you're saying. So you shouldn't have any of the news reporters show up to listen to y'all. Just get on a camera and give us a message, and don't have anybody ask you questions, because I don't want to hear it anymore. I really don't want to hear about fake news. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Popping in here real quick. I'm sure there's gonna be more stuff happening during the week. If you like what you hear, remember to like and share. And I'll be back at it again. I do this for entertainment and also to get it off my chest. And it's personal opinions. Don't have to agree with them, but that's what's going on, y'all. That's what's going on.